Alrighty guys, so today we have here is a 2015 BMW and I will be reviewing this. And we can start with the walk around of the vehicle. We will start in the front. As you guys can see, it is a very clean car. It's really clean pearl white paint. This comes with the original alloy wheels. These are also alloy wheels, but like alloy wheel look as well. I blacked these out because I've owned this car for almost 10 years now. And I just blacked those out 2 years ago. So we're gonna come around the vehicle. As you guys can see, it is very clean. Coming around. And this car has zero damage to it. We kept it really clean over the years. There's a small little, here I'll show you guys. This is the only cosmetic damage this car has. Other than that, it is very clean. Alrighty guys, so now that we're inside the vehicle, pretty simple steering wheel, nothing fancy there, all black. This car has all black interior with gray headliner, but a really nice wood looking finish here. And it does have those fake leather seats. This is not a real leather, this is all the fake BMW leather that they use. And here's a good look in the interior. And really sturdy door handles though, so when you're opening and closing it, they feel very secure. So over here we have a regular switch control for our lights. This is auto, this is turn it off. Daytime running lamps all the way on, and then auto, and then this is just your fog lamps. And this is to control the lights inside the cab. So this controls the screen. You can dim it, but it is light out, so it's not showing as much, but that's what you use to dim that. And our regular instrument cluster, you guys can see, it is very driver focused. We have our regular speedometer, our tachometer, and then our fuel, and then it has temperature right there. And then if you want to cycle through the screen, you have this BC button right here that you can press, and it'll cycle you through all the displays there. This car gets really good gas mileage. As you guys can see, it's 30.4 and 39 on the highway, which is really good. That's on cruising. And as we come around, you guys can see it has a really nice infotainment system, really big screen, and then which is controlled by this iDrive over here. So it is completely touch free, so no fingerprints, so you can control it, everything through here. And it has a built-in navigation. You can click right there, as you guys can see, has a navigation. And really cool feature, you can actually draw on this, so when you're entering the address, you can just draw letters and it'll recognize that. And that is a really cool feature. And here's the rest of the car and steering wheel. Pretty simple buttons over here. This is your cruise control. Turn it on, turn it off, and then set, zoom. If you click it once, it takes 1 mile down. If you click it all the way up or all the way down, and that takes you up 5 miles and brings you down 5 miles. And over here we have our nice little stereo control. So this switches on and off between AM, FM, or if you have USB, Bluetooth, and stuff like that. This is where you skip your songs. It usually shows up right in that screen when you're skipping through songs. And then our regular volume and voice recognition. Over here we have our climate control. As you guys can see, it does have heated seats, and this is where we control, and it is dual climate. You guys can see right here, individual controls, also heated seats on the passenger side, and then our pretty basic stuff. And it does have this touch thing too, where you glide over it. As you guys can see, it is recognizing that I'm gliding on this, so that is kind of cool. And our volume knob over here, and over here we have a regular windshield wiper controls, and it does have automatic wipers. So you press this, the wipers will turn on once to let you know that they are turned on, and turn it off like that. And then the regular controls, you bring it all the way up or down. And then over here we have our glove box. It's a fairly small glove box, but you could probably store some stuff in there. And here we go, you guys already seen, it has 2 cup holders. This is a big blender bottle, it does fit in there. And then our center console is a joke. It's there, but you can store like pens and sunglasses there. Nothing much. It's not deep at all. It does have an mechanical e-brake, so that is really cool. And our nice little shifter, which you just go once to drive and all the way down for reverse, and you just push it for. As we go in reverse, you guys can see it does have a backup camera with front sensors that automatically kick on when you put it in reverse. And let's go in park when we go back. And over here we have our mode buttons, so we'll cycle through this. So you can put it in eco, comfort, and sports. It doesn't really change anything, but like the sound of the engine coming through cabin, and the steering wheel changes a little bit too. It's a little stiffer on the sports side, but comfort is what I regularly drive it as. And here's a good look at the full interior. It does have really big door pockets, so you can store a lot of stuff there. And for a BMW, you only get mechanical seats on 320, but if you get a 328, you get power seats. This you can adjust up and down. This you can go this way, and then our regular seat controls. And we're in the back right now, and this is my driving position. I'm 6'2". As you guys can see, I still have a little bit of room. I'm not hitting the driver, but it is fairly tight. It's a small sedan. And over here we get our regular controls. This is your AC and heat. You keep it in the middle. It matches the front, but otherwise you can go heat or cool. And then this is just to shut off the vents. And it is a fairly small back seat, but it is rather comfortable. You do get speakers in the door, excuse me, and your regular window switch, and a deep pocket over here. You do not get cup holders in the doors, but you do get them in the middle. So you can bring this down and hit this, and you have your cup holders, which is cool. Or an armrest when you want to sit here. So we'll shut that off, and then you can see 3 passengers. You'll probably be tight because it does have this middle hump, but it is very comfortable. And as far as the headroom goes, I still have a little bit of headroom here. I can lean back and then I'm touching the headliner, but if I'm like sitting normally like this, I still have barely, but it's still there. So as a 6'2", you can sit in the back seat of a BMW 320. And a really nice finished door handles. You have to open it twice when you're in the car because the BMW locks itself when you're driving, and to unlock it you just go once and then you go twice and you can get out. So here's a good look at the door. Really beautiful door with the wood finish again and really sturdy handles. And this car does come with a full sunroof. You guys can see it is a massive sunroof, and this is just manual. You can pull that off or close it. And then we have our lights over here that glow at night. They just reflect like a red light over here. And then it does not come with garage openers at all, so that's why I have mine over there. But it does have this SOS control. In case of emergency, you just push it down and you can push that in case of an emergency, and it'll alert emergency services for you. So that is a cool feature. As far as trunk goes, this thing has a massive trunk for its size, and it even goes down further for a little cubby where you can store jumper cables or your blanket like I have. But it is a huge trunk, but you do not get a spare, so that's why they created that extra room over there. So here's a good look at a trunk, and it's a single tip exhaust because this is a 4-cylinder. So as far as the drivetrain goes, this is a twin power turbo 2.0 4-cylinder. So in case you're looking to buy one of these, don't let anyone tell you that it is twin turbo, because it is not. It is twin power, which means it uses 2 channels to power the turbos. So it just basically means it has less lag. But this is the interior one more time. So if you're in the market for it, hopefully this video helps you, and we will finish off on the outside again. And speaking of the lag, we will go for a drive and I will let you know how it drives. It does not perform like a sports car. It does still have some lag even with the twin power thing, but it is very, very comfortable to drive. Alrighty guys, so as I'm driving this, this is very, very comfortable car. Like I said, I've been driving it for almost 10 years now. I got this car in 2015 and it has never given me any issues. The acceleration is really, really smooth. It is an 8-speed automatic, like I mentioned earlier, and it shifts super smooth. You can't even tell when it's shifting. Although when you're at lower speeds, it does shift to 1, 2, 3, 4 pretty quick. I don't know why it doesn't use an American feature where, you know, the cars skip from first to fourth, try to be more fuel efficient, but Germans don't do that, so it just shifts 1, 2, 3, 4 really quick. But when you're cruising on the highway, right now I am, and it is super smooth, and you get great fuel mileage on this. I'm getting 34 miles per gallon combined, which is phenomenal. That's like pushing Camry and Prius right there. Maybe not Prius, but definitely close to a Camry, and this is way cooler looking. So it drives super nice. You have great visibility all around, so I can check my blind spots without any issues. And the visual is great, like I mentioned. I can check my blind spots without any issues. The B pillar is not that huge. Same with the A pillar, I can still see a lot of stuff. And the side mirrors are huge as well, so that is a big plus because this car does not come with blind spot monitors. So I have those big side mirrors so I can look at the traffic very easily. Alrighty guys, once again, this is a 2015 BMW 320 X-Drive. Thank you for paying attention, and please subscribe to my channel so I can make buying easier for you guys.